would be appreciated.
So this is a summary. This is in summary. This is how we're going to practice a tune from now on. So we're learning all of the components of the tune. We're learning the bass part. We're learning the chords. And we're learning the melody, right? Sometimes there's an intro or something fancy or a solo that we do. But these are the components of the song. So to practice, first thing you're going to do, we're going to learn the melody down where you can sing it. So in this case, Sister Golden Hair, you're going to go one note at a time, one syllable. So we're matching the syllable to the note. So, well, I tried to make it Sunday, right? So I'm just being very deliberate, very slow, taking my time, trying to match the note here as best I can. And that gets the muscle memory going from your brain down to here. Then the next part, you're going to learn the chords down here with your left hand. I'll just do the first line, so E major to G sharp minor. And then you're going to play that melody up here. So, and you're not going to sing. Right? Etc. Yeah, so that's number 2 there. Then, once you can do that, you might want to review the first one again. Well, I tried to make it, right? And then you're going to go down here. You're going to play bass with your left hand and chords with your right hand. So go, learn it first. E major, G sharp minor, A major, etc. Do the whatever arrangement you're going to do. You can play octaves in the bass if you want. It's up to you. I'm just going to play single notes. But then now you're going to be singing the melody, which you already know. Well, I tried to make it. But don't think about it too much, just because when you train, you should be getting this to be more natural, right? So then you just sing and play the chords. Well, I tried to make it Sunday, but I got so damn depressed that I set my sights on Monday and I got myself undressed, right? That's it. So you notice that we're going back to the way that we used to do it before we did all this mess, right? The whole point of doing all of this training for each tune is to give you a better sense of how to sing the melody. You're singing it more accurately now, which is a step in the right direction, right? We do all that work, and we get kind of 2 for 1. You sing better when you're just playing chords, but also you get this nice, pretty, right? It's nice to listen to, so we can now put that into your arrangement. So in this particular tune, you have a really nice intro.
Yeah.
And then you can go, we can work on arrangements at this point. It's all pieces. So you have the intro piece, and then you can go to the instrumental part, or what I would suggest, we start with the intro, we come down here. Now your hands are going to be moving a little bit more, but you're good at that now. You can do that. So you can do the intro, then maybe sing one, and then at some point there's an instrumental break somewhere in the song, and then you go, and it's nice, and it's something that this is standard practice. Back in the day, of course, pop music's I don't want to talk about it right now, but back in the day, especially with folk music, it's the traditional way of playing a tune is you have chords and a melody, and in this case we're adding a bass player, but you have chords and a melody, and when people got together and just to sing folk songs or whatever before the radio, somebody would be strumming chords, and maybe you'd have a fiddle player or a mandolin player or somebody like that who could play the melody. You know, when you look at the folk instruments, there's things that strummy instruments like guitars that have a little medium, they're about here, and then you have like mandolins and violins, which are kind of like up there. And what would happen is somebody would strum chords, and somebody would play the melody, and then everybody, you'd take turns singing it or whatever. Sometimes you sing together, but you'd be singing the melody that the person played. And it would just kind of go back and forth. Sing, and then somebody plays a melody. Sing, somebody plays a melody. Kind of like, I remember growing up going to Catholic church or a Lutheran church or whatever. The organist's job in a church when you're singing hymns is the organist does an introduction. That introduction generally gives you an idea of what the melody is. So you get to hear it and then you sing it.
Right.
It's an old school, I mean, every culture I've ever studied does this. So that's what we're doing.
Okay. All right. Thank you.